Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 212A, it's the Tier 9 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Glacier, and this one is under the command of Baked 123456 of the Roger clan. I wonder what they do. Must be rogering a lot. Yes, okay, well, joke's over. This is one of the few Artys where you can come into the game straight away with a Top Gun, because if you played the Su-14-2, you must have played with the 203mm B4 howitzer, and so you can mount it straight away. It's already pre-researched, ready to use. Now it's actually based on the hull of a KV-220, and well, it's an Arty that never actually got built, but it's a very good Arty. Fairly long reload, I'm afraid, but if I remember correctly, it's around about 34 seconds. But it's got a big punch, and you just saw him do 1,077 hit points of damage to a Wizzy 1321. That's a penetrating shot. The alpha damage for this round is 1,050, so that was a high roll. Now, I'll only go through 52mm of armour, so he must have gone through some weak spot on the front of that vehicle, I think. 10.9 metre burst radius. That IS-3 is pulling back into cover. He just got hit by one of our fellow Artys. We've got an M53, M55 and an Object 261. It's a tier 10 game. Rounds out on him, and the IS-3 must have been touched by the splash from that shot. Now, you notice he's actually using a different position to usual. This position allows him to pull back into cover whilst he's waiting for the reload to go through, and that means obviously he's not going to be dialed in the moment he's ready to shoot, because he's going to have to pull back into a firing position before he's ready. In fact, actually, it looks like he's going to fire from the reverse slope and try and hit this IS-3. Of course, firing from that position also can actually have bad effects upon the range of the vehicle. And it means you can't hit short targets, but you can certainly hit long targets. He's found another target to hit, a T-69 over on the perimeter road, going for the Super Conk. Rounds out, looks good. Yep, it hit on the rear of the vehicle. He's using the Wargaming battler system, which got that tendency to lift up over an obstruction, and so it's trying to look up over the top of the cliff. Can't see precisely where he hit the Super Conqueror, but it looks like it was on the rear end of the vehicle, and he's now tracked, and he's about to shoot again. And this time round, well, the Super Conk's been badly damaged. He won't kill him with this shot, but he can certainly disable him. Rounds out, and it's, oh, he got a fire. He set him alight, and he picked up a huge amount of damage. 472 from the hit, 266 from the fire. That means the Super Conk is now vulnerable and can be killed. And he's gone. Now he's a roadblock. Down below we can see a Wizzy 1201 GFT. And he's having a tussle with a T-44. And oh, a lucky shot there. Takes out the Wizzy. And that was from a Scorpion G. I would say a lucky shot, but he actually fired. He was having that contretemps right in sight of the Scorpion G. And the Scorpion just wouldn't pass that one up. Easy kill. Now, we've got nobody spotting the enemy over on this far side of the map, because the guy who's at the centre line, the only guy at the centre line, is a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, but he just killed the enemy Progetto. So he might be able to give us some spots now on the enemy side of the map. And oh, there's that IS-3 again. We've seen him before. He was the guy that we fired at when he was hiding behind the rocks near the enemy cap. We fire around in, direct hit right onto him. No explosion, so we know we touched him. And that was a shell just came in from one of our teammates. I suspect that was the Object 261, actually. It literally blew everything in the vicinity to pieces. 18cm gun on the 261. A lot of power behind it. Mind you, it's an 8-inch gun on the M53, M55. Okay, we've got the rear of that VK. And this means a very accurate shot, because it's very narrow aim. And he splashes in for 260. A good, useful shot. Stuns him. Makes him vulnerable. Our IS-22 just lost quite a lot of hit points just coming over that cliff edge there. And oh, he's just lost some even more hit points to a batch at 155.55 who's nearby. He gets killed by the 261. Panzerwagon's coming in behind the VK. Everyone's now starting to crowd in on the last remaining enemies. And we're also about to shoot a direct hit on the side of the VK. The IS-22 comes in for the kill shot. And he doesn't do it right away. But he has killed him. Oh no, actually it was a Schwarzpanzer kill. So everybody's homing in now on the enemy. There's only 2 tank destroyers left, a Scorpion G and a Striv S1. The Striv's got to be in a firing position where he can actually shoot at us. So he's going to be somewhere in siege mode, somewhere up on that hill, I would say. There he is. Well, the M53, M55 went down to our Primo Victoria. The Scorpion's been stunned, but he's not out of the game yet. But everyone's homing in on that Striv, so we've marked it as target, but I think our teammates are going to finish them off before we ever get a chance to. Scorpion G's about to die. Yep, and that's the end of the game. So, useful bit of shooting there from Baked 123456. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see how well he did. Well, it was the second class tank for Baked 123456 in the 212A. One of the better Soviet Artys because it can carry vents. Yes, it's enclosed. And he also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 10 in that one. And a Gore's medal because he did more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And his win 8 from that game was 3048, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team score. Top of the table, 3,685 hit points of damage. I often wonder why Wargaming don't award the high caliber when somebody actually does win a Gore's, because presumably they must have earned enough hit points to actually generate 20% of the enemy hit pool in total. And so it's a bit surprising. They earn a Gore's, but they don't get the high caliber. In this occasion, he did earn the highest damage. The second highest damage went to the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen with 2559, and the third highest damage went to the Object 277 on his team with 2528, and the fourth highest damage was also on his team, so it was a very good team. 2245 goes to the VK7201K in his premium tank. When it came to kills, it was the Scorpion who did the best. He got 4 kills, which included that Wizzy 1201 GFT, saving his T44 teammate, who eventually did actually die, unfortunately. Yes, he was very low on hit points. 2 kills went to the Object 277, the Prima Victoria, and the T26E5. And I'm afraid Baked 123456 didn't get a kill, but he did hit a lot of the enemy. When it came to base XP, it was in fact, actually if I click that, that's better. Scorpion G managed to get 952, the Panzerwagen managed to get 872, the Prima Victoria 847. He also picked up a Spartan because he must have been fairly badly damaged and bounced around when he had low hit points left. And then finally we got Baked 123456 with his Gore's medal, and he got 843 base experience points. Nobody managed to get over 1,000. He fired 8 rounds, got 5 direct hits and 1 penetration. Of course, that penetration was that first shot of the game, which was that Wizzy 1321. He must have hit him on a sensitive spot because he managed to get a high roll of 1,077 hit points from that shot alone. Damage of 3,685 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 4 of the enemy. Didn't get any kills, but he did get 304 hit points of damage assist and 983 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns. On a free-to-play account, he earned 32,460 credits, and after resupply of ammunition, took away 17,180 credits. He picked up 5 bombs for the Gore's, tier 10, and 843 for the battle base XP, and there was no multipliers, so that's all the experience points he took away. But it's a creditable Gore's, and it's an interesting firing position, I think. I think a lot of people will actually take note of that one, because even firing from the reverse slope of that snow mount at the back, near the trees, It's not the conventional position inside the trees, it's actually on the reverse slope. It means you can't shoot close, because that's just too difficult to actually depress the gun enough to actually shoot close targets. But if you're shooting long range targets, it seems to work very, very well. So maybe that's one thing you need to consider if you're looking for new firing positions. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thank you for watching.